Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is EmilyHanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. And I'm back today with a would you rather style get ready with me. So we're going to be answering some spicy would you rather style beauty questions with a side of a spicy eyeshadow palette and a little bit of wine. And so I reached out to y'all on Instagram and YouTube, and y'all came through with some interesting would you rather questions. In terms of the spicy eyeshadow, I wanted to just quickly introduce this, and then as I'm doing my makeup, I don't really have to, be super specific about things. So on Instagram, Faces by Gina and Julie K. March, and I believe a couple of other creators, I'll make sure to include them. I'll mention it on the screen and linked in the description box. They, a few weeks back, presented a spicy palette challenge after seeing a fairly disappointing sriracha inspired palette hit the market. So I have created a pickled pepper palette inspired by pepperoncinis and a little bit of jalapeno and just that happy place that I love, that in between yellow and green kind of murky zone. So since this is a little bit of a spicy palette, that I would use it while I'm answering some spicy questions. I will have everything that I'm wearing listed and linked in the description box in case that floats your boat. Also, as I was getting some of these questions in, I realized I might have done a video like this in the past because some of the questions I'm like, I feel like I answered that one before. But, the world is all different now, so might as well do it again, I guess. So the very first question I got is from my friend Kara C, who asked, would I rather give up colorful lipstick or colorful eyeshadow? Now, I did just recently indulge in some high-end Lisa Eldridge colorful lipsticks. They're all pinks. But the reality is that I would give up my colorful lipsticks to keep my colorful eyeshadows in an instant. Because the thing with eyeshadow is that you don't have to reapply throughout the day. So I would rather take the time and effort to apply a bright, colorful eye and not have to really think about it, and then reapply my nude lip or gloss or something, rather than doing a bold, colorful lip and a more neutral eye and then have to worry about reapplying my lip product. So that's a pretty easy answer. Bethany asked, would I rather wear a full beat every day or give up makeup? And I think she said for a year, something like that. Honestly, I would rather do a full beat because while I'm not always in the mood to put on makeup, when I am in the mood, I would be really, really sad to not be able to do it. I have yet another question that really sounds familiar, and that is, would I rather wear all matte all over my face or all shimmer? Some of y'all might be horrified. You really might be horrified by this, but I would take all shimmer over all matte every single day. I mean, I already look like a glazed donut right now with my base and all this highlighter I'm adding. I just don't find matte products to be all that flattering on my skin, and sometimes they're not flattering on my eyes either because they can kind of accentuate texture, sometimes more than a matte product. So considering the fact that shimmers kind of exist on a bit of a spectrum in terms of how shiny versus how satin they are, I feel like I could easily pick up some more satiny shimmers to do blending out if I wanted to. And I've also blended out shimmers in my crease quite often, so I'm not worried about that. So the last one over on YouTube is, would you rather have permanently severely overplucked eyebrows or permanently crusty dry lips? Dry lips torture me as it is, and whenever they are extra crusty, it's like the bane of my existence. It makes me feel really weird and really like, I don't know, just extra harsh on my self-judgment. Whereas my brows, I mean, I've gotten better with them in terms of like filling in and shaping or just not stressing. But if they went away completely, I would probably just lightly fill them in and call it a day. And because I also have glasses that are large frames, I feel like I can get away with worrying less about my brows because my glasses kind of cover them. So if I could get rid of any chance of dry, crusty lips, I would, in exchange for barely their brows. All my brushes are stained / dirty. No judgments, please. Luckily, they're mostly stained with similar colors, so I'm not too worried. Now, over on Instagram, y'all were pretty spicy. So the first one we have is, would you rather apply your mascara with a blush brush or apply your blush with a mascara brush? You know me, I'm kind of shamelessly bold with my blush, and I also have fairly small eyes that I already get tortured with getting mascara all over the place. So I would rather use a mascara brush to apply blush and have to like go in and kind of like stamp, and then just like continue to like build a shape. And hell, I would even use my fingers to kind of build that shape out. So yeah, we're gonna go with mascara brush for blush. The next one is, would you rather have bad Instagram brows or poorly overdrawn lips? Here's the thing. I already struggle with my lips, and I have this habit of overdrawing them even when I didn't really mean to. But now I'm thinking, I'm like, but theoretically, if I had bad Instagram brows, I could hide it with my glasses. But I already kind of struggle with the lips, so I feel like I'm used to that. That is a conundrum. I feel like I would go, oh, bad Instagram brows could mean so many different things. I mean, so could poorly overdrawn lips, but in kind of a different way. Because I already do badly overdrawn lips on myself on the regular, I'm just gonna go with that one. You'll already see me foolish with my lip line on a regular basis, so what would really be that different? Oh, my friend Sincerely Alex Makeup on Instagram asked a question that honestly is pretty easy. She asked, would I rather only be able to buy eyeshadow palettes or only be able to buy eyeshadow singles? And you could pry my JD Glow, my Divina, my there's so many other brands. You could pry my singles out of my cold dead hands. So I would easily give up palettes to only have singles. It's like not even a question, to be completely honest. To the person that left this question, I don't know what to think about you. At the same time, the fact that you are part of my audience makes me very happy because we're all fucking weirdos here. So the next question is, would I rather have teeth for hair or hair for teeth? Just the thought of that texture in my mouth. Oh no. Because wigs exist, even though I am not the most talented at them, I'm gonna say teeth for hair because I could always put a wig on it. Although now I'm wondering, what would a buzz cut look like? Would you be able to buzz your teeth? Because I mean, that's how I get my short hair on a regular basis. I buzz it myself. I haven't done it in a while, but I've been trying to resist the urge because I know that that's kind of the, because I know it's kind of the cliche quarantine thing to do. And I'm just not sure if I like it longer or if I want to go shorter again. But the best part of that is that they ask their 8th graders this question and it always freaks them out. I can understand that because it kind of just freaked me out. Next up is only highlighter or only blush. That is a challenge. Well, so now what I'm thinking is that I have formulas of eyeshadows that I've used as blushes before and as highlighters before. So part of me thinks I could give up blush and just use eyeshadow as blush. I know not every formula is made the same, but there are a lot of pigmented eyeshadow formulas, or less pigmented eyeshadow formulas actually, that work as blush. Is that kind of cheating the system? Hell yeah it is. Which is exactly why I'm gonna do that. I would give up blush and use the shit out of some eyeshadow for and use the shit out of some eyeshadow for blush. Ooh. Okay, so y'all are challenging my hygiene with some of these questions. Use expired eyeliner or expired mascara. I mean, they both get kind of close to the eyes. Here's the thing is that if I'm doing eyeliner, I'm shoving that shit into my waterline. So I am not about to shove expired mascara. I mean, so I'm not about to shove expired eyeliner into my waterline because that is a fast pass to an eye infection. Yes, I'm sure mascara is an equally fast pass, but mascara I can kind of do some weird things and skip the base of my lashes and again kind of fudge it up a little bit. And then if I had non-expired eyeliner, I would just line my inner rim with a lot of black so that when I didn't bring the mascara all the way down to that point, you wouldn't really be able to tell. You see how I'm all about cheating the system? Yeah. This is why I kept my glasses on my head, because I really can't read anything without them. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Wear only lip gloss or only lipstick? Okay, well, speaking of kind of fudging the system, if we're talking about like just generally speaking, one product or another, one product type or another, and not like one specific product, I would say lipstick, because a lot of brands have been making these like glossy, balmy formulas that are in a stick. So I would do that. And then basically just like, yeah, I'm wearing lipstick because it's Just balm. It's a glossy balm. And then when I wanted actual lipstick, I would still have that available to me. So again, another possible cheater's answer, but I don't care. And then the other question, and then the next question is only bold eyes or only bold lips? Wait, is that just? And the next question is wear statement eyes or lips. And that goes back to the first question about colorful eyes or colorful lips. I would much rather build out this kind of ridiculous eye look and throw on a simple lip, a peachy nude or a gloss or something, because as I said earlier, you don't have to reapply eyeshadow, or at least you should not have to. But lipstick, you generally do have to reapply. And I refuse to use bullshit like matte liquid lipsticks because while they claim they're long lasting, what they really are is lip destroying. And that, I will say, me abandoning matte liquid lipsticks is definitely a reason why I got back into neutral lips, but I've come back around to wearing like bolder colors in less matte formulas. But for this question in particular, I'll take statement eyes and non-statement lips over the other option any day. I love swampy greens and also bright greens. So this combo is like, I'm loving it. Okay. Ooh. Throwing out the hard questions. Would I rather go on a 10-year no-buy or start my collection from scratch? Damn. Oh. Why did I make that noise? Well, here's the thing. A 10-year no-buy is not really reasonable because makeup expires. And so it's not like I can really make a lot of these products stretch past expiration date. But also at the same time, while starting a collection over from scratch sounds kind of devastating, I've learned so much about myself that I feel like I could start over from scratch and just go into it with more knowledge. Would I be devastated at like the loss? Particularly, you know, the loss of money? Yes. But I almost feel like I could get over that more than no new makeup for 10 years. 10 years? I mean, yes, time flies, but 10 years is a long time. And I'm also coming from a place right now of knowing that if I did lose a large amount of makeup, that I would have some money to buy new products. Obviously not to replace the whole collection right away, but some. If you had asked me this back in like November, I probably would have said a no buy because I was broke. Oh my goodness. Y'all are trying to torture me. So the next question is, would I rather wear lashes every day or liquid lipstick every day? Y'all want to torture me, considering that I did wear liquid lipstick for a large period of time where I was trying to wear it every day or every other day to work. I would not repeat that. The upside to the downside of having to wear lashes every day is it would be practice. And maybe I would actually get kind of functional with it. There's different size lashes, so I feel like I could get, you know, some smaller lashes and play around with them. Let's see. Oh, I think this mascara is toast. Another decision about eyes versus lips. Danica, Fair and Mink on Instagram, who's an amazing artist, by the way, should check out if you have not already. She asked not wear eye products for a month or not wear lip products for a month. There's a question to the question though, because if lip products includes lip balm or like any kind of moisturizing product on my lips, I don't think I would be able to survive. But if it just means like only lip balm, no lip gloss, no lipstick, no lip liner, none of that, then I would take eyes and bare lips. But if she comes back in the comments and says, no, I want you to not wear anything on your lips, no balm, no nothing, I would have to go with no eye products and just lip products, because one, I love my eye products, but I also feel like if I had to sacrifice the state of my lips, which are already in a trepidatious state, for my eyes, it would not be a good choice. See, I'm telling you, you already did a terrible overdrawn lip right now by accident. So yeah, that's bad. That lip is terrible, but the more I try to fix it, the worse it gets. And the next question is, for a year, would I rather only be able to use a monochromatic blue palette or only be able to use a neutral palette? Again, I'm going to keep pushing the boundaries and say it depends on which neutral palette. And also, I feel like with pencil liners and gel liners and weird highlighters, that I could take a neutral palette and make it something special. Whereas I actually think with a blue palette, I would get really tired of it really quickly. Blue is just not my favorite color to work with. It's not a terrible color. Like in most situations, I think I would have picked blue over brown, but for a year, all blue, I think I would take the neutral palette. And I would consider it a year experiment. The last question, I should have gotten clarified because I know who it's from. The question is, would I rather have the unlimited ability to travel or never have to post a dime to live your life? If what I'm missing I'm missing out on the slang because I am literally a grandma sometimes. If what I'm thinking is post a dime, meaning like I would never have to put money down to live my life versus unlimited ability to travel, I would take the money, because the never having to put money down to like have a place to live, have internet, have phone, have all this stuff would pretty much give me the ability to travel however much I wanted. So I kind of, again, I'm kind of trying to beat the system and pick the answer that works, because it also kind of gives me the other answer. And Audra, who left that question, if I misinterpreted that, let me know and I will clarify in the comments. So that is the finished spicy, murky, yellow-green look. I'm sure I've made this look a billion times over, especially pairing it with like a peachy, warm blush and lip. But I still love it. And I enjoyed answering these questions. And if anybody has more would you rather beauty questions that you would like to hear the answer to, feel free to leave them in the comments. Or if there's any other kinds of videos in this like fun, silly nature that you would like me to make, you can also leave those in the comments. I'm gathering lots of ideas and trying to kind of get back into my filming. I don't have a routine, but get back into filming. So thank y'all for your patience during this time, and thank you for spending a bit of your day with me watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Feel free to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or feel free to give it a thumbs down if it wasn't your cup of tea. I am on Instagram and Twitter at Omnivorous. I have a Patreon. I want to thank all my patrons. Y'all are the best. And if you're interested in finding out more about the Patreon, it's linked in the description box. I would love to have you over there, but no pressure. And otherwise, I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye, friends.